Bluelock chapter 335 just got released. In this chapter, bro, we see that Karasu is getting the love he deserves, bro. Karasu finally locks in from last chapter. We start chapter off with the goalkeeper from last chapter when he caught Isagi's ball, throwing it back out, and then Aiku is there saying he's making a low throw counter pass. And then Aryu says this is bad. Move back, Bluelock. Rio saying watch out, it's for Loki. And then Loki, like always, speed blitz past all the defenders while they're looking at the ball. He's the first one to catch up to the ball, no surprise there. Fastest one there. And then we see Henri, haven't seen her in a while. We see her talking to Ego. We see Raichi and Corona in the back in a little bit. We see those people, we see them in the back. And she's saying, Ego, do you have a plan? Should we swap our players? And Ego, your sister's dead cold, no emotion. Doesn't say a single word. Then we get cut to Loki. After he caught to the ball, he traps the ball. And then blowing past Hiyori, Isagi, and about to pass Chiguri. Chiguri is right there. He manages to catch up, saying, wait up, speed freak. Grabs him to slow him down. But he says, I won't let you run free. And while he's tugging on him, he's doing the same thing to him. Chiguri says he's not as fast. He's pushing through me. Like, Loki isn't just fast, he still has some good muscle with him, honestly. And then out of nowhere, while Chiguri and Loki are fighting, Karasu comes and slide tackles the ball. And then after that tackle, Chiguri says, nice Karasu. And then Karasu says, likewise, princess. Now Karasu has the ball. And in his mind, he's thinking, thanks to Chiguri facing him, I parseed Loki's dribble rhythm and managed to cut in just before him. But now, what do I do? What is there for me to do? I should assume we can't rely on Isagi no more since he's no good. And then we get Charles saying, yeah, come on, Hugo, looking dead cold. And then Karasu still in his mind saying, at this rate, they'll just keep reading and slowly crushing us. I've got to do something about this. And while he says that, we see the crow and the feathers coming off of him. His aura is emitting. Isagi's there saying, my abilities aren't effective. Then while Isagi is in his mind thinking about what Hugo said, telling him to live at second best, he says, if I stop worrying about scoring my own goals and focus on helping the team win, we could probably evolve. That might be the best way for us to win and defeat France, the king of the soccer world. But that wouldn't be Bluelock. Over here, Karasu, I'm going to be the world's best striker. That ego will never waver. I'll make it happen. And then Karasu says, acting on a whim ain't going to work against this team. If we keep relying on you, Isagi, Bluelock is just going to die right here. Think of something, we gotta change. Then we get this amazing panel of Karasu, and you see his arm is like a crow, and you see the claws right there, the feathers still emitting from him. For Bluelock's sake, we've gotta change. And his eyes change crazy, bro. I think I'll change and become second best. His eyes are going pure innocence. I don't even know what type of eyes those are. They're not Metavision or Predator eyes. I don't know what type of eyes they are. And then the feathers are slowly coming up of his neck, consuming him. And while he has the ball, he dribbles past bats with the wings on. The crow wings are still there. Hugo, Charles, and Isagi are all surprised. And Isagi saying he used me as bait to dribble past. Is he planning to go score on his own? We didn't practice a pattern like that. We didn't practice for a non-striker to be scoring. And Isagi said, what is he thinking? And Charles says, what? Your vibe changed, Karasu. And the goalkeeper saying, they're back. Watch out for a shot. Ain't gonna shoot, moron. I gotta stop thinking of myself as a striker. Erase all needless information. I use myself as a second best and devise a new plan. I'm gonna make us win. I'm in control. And then Isagi says, not there. There's no good either. No, you dunce. Throw out all our current plans right now. The one most suitable for a goal is an extraordinary striker. Then Karasu manages to shoot the ball while being defended. It gets past everybody and he says, I need ya. And he decides to pass to Hiyori. And then Hiyori catches the ball and he says, let's go, Major Status. Roger that, frenemy. So now we're going to have a Karasu x Hiyori. They're kind of chemicals right there. Finna see what Hiyori's going to do. Is he going to dribble up into a pass? I would thought that Karasu would have shot right there instead of passing it, but like he said, bruh, Y'all got Bluelock got to lock in on their team chemistry right now, but they can't just keep on having this ego, but on this ego, a Bluelock can only get y'all so far, but that's how Isagi missed his shot, bruh. He was being ego, bruh. And now Karasu managed to actually let go of that ego and pass to Yori, so we're gonna see what happens. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.